Right, I've got another doorstop. So that's the one out of two-wheel drive. That's out of the two-wheel drive. That's out of the four-wheel drive. I need that crown wheel on that centre because I'm going to use those bearings. This is why. I need that bearing off of that. Oh, what's that? A 9-tooth. And that's an 8-tooth. So I need that shitty bearing off of there. I need that good one off of here. I need to put that good one onto there. Put it all back together with the right tolerances into this nice clean housing, which is the one off the four-wheel drive. Only reason I'm using this one is because I cheaped out on a gasket. So half the gasket's still there and half the gasket's still on the bloody diff. So lots of Permatex gasket sealant, which I've done metal to metal before and it's worked for a long time. So it'll do. So that bearing, which is good, has to go into that housing. That oil seal, because I salvaged that one. I knew I had a good one, so I got a bit ruthless with this one and kind of stuffed it up. So yeah, yeah, okay, so I don't know how I've fully explained. There was too much preload, so it's killed this bearing and its associate partner, wherever the hell that's gone. Well, not so much the other one, but this one. Oh, over there. Crushed tubes and da-da-da-da and shims and yeah. So anyway, I know they say you can't recycle crushed tubes, but fuck me, I'm going to. I'll wash all this up with petrol when I'm done. It's all been inspected. I have another shim in there, another 0.5 millimetre shim. And I might just measure the total diameter of that. Length. Yeah, length. And same with this one. I'll work out the differences. And I'll put the longer one in, if there is such a thing, and whack 2 of the shims in. That's one thing I haven't seen yet. Where did that bearing go? Yeah, so this one's got one crushed tube. No. Oh, it's got that one there. So that's got to come off. Same as the other one, but it hasn't got this one hasn't got the 0.5 mil shim. But I don't know what they've got behind them, so yeah. I'm making one diff out the 2 and then the thing will be going. That's what's up. And I got an early Father's Day present. AEG hammer drill. Hammer drill? Is that what you call it? Impact drill. In here's a drill. So, you know, because they're brushless too, I forgot that. My other one is Cactus, and it was only a cheap Rockwell, but it's good for Hugo to play with, just as a drill with no drill in it, you know what I mean? Keeps him off my good ones. And plus the bearing bracket for the chuck on that one's broken, so the second you try putting your weight onto it, it just hammers, and it's not a hammer drill. So yeah, so that's the go. The 720 does run. I've just got everything apart. The brakes are in good nick. The drums are in good nick. A bit bummed because that backing plate, I'll show you on this one. The backing plate is the axle retainer. And the axles are all held into here. So, and you can't really see, but there's a nut on the back that you do up for the bearing to set the preload, and then you fold a tab over to sort all this out. So yeah, couldn't pull the axle out without bringing this backing plate with, and the only reason I'm bummed with that means I have to bleed the rear brakes. But you win some, you lose some. Do this, and look, I am thinking about changing the carby. Oh, I've still got to fix the matching tyre for the back. Thinking about changing the carby. It would be nice to maybe... Look, I'll give it a good run. I have given it a run, but I'll give it a good run. Because this one's got a bit of a flat spot, and I don't know. It's got no choke. So I was thinking if I was going to go no choke, I might as well go a 32, 36 Weber. And if I bought a new one, it'd have a choke element on it, and it would have auto choke again, because the wires are actually here for it. This carb is off of a 510. So, yeah, the 510's got no automatic choke. It's got a manual choke, which I couldn't work with this because I've changed the linkage, and an anti-dieseling solenoid, or a fuel-off solenoid, whatever you want to call it. But this has got nothing. So, yeah, the choke works, but doesn't idle it up properly. It'd do to suffocate it. But yeah, so I'm thinking about changing it. I haven't made my mind up yet. And further down the track, there's a tick from it, and it's not the flange gasket. So I can't pinpoint it. So I'm not really sure where it's coming from, because I can't see any black marks from any of the exhaust manifold. So later on we might change that. Oh, we'll change that gasket if it poses to be a problem. So the idea was to register this winter time, and we're nearly out of winter, but you know, like, I need a bit of a grace period where I've got 2 vehicles registered, that I can drive this on weekends, and if I get stuck anywhere because something fails that I haven't checked, I've checked everything, but if it proves too unreliable in cold weather or something without changing this carby, I find that out before I have to go to work in it. So yeah, I do have a piece of ducting to go from there, from the hot box to there, which I'll lose if I use a different carby. So I got oily fingers, I shouldn't be touching things. Anyway, so that's the go. There's not a lot of work here, it's just I don't have a press here. I have to go out to Old Man's. I mean, I could take that to work on Saturday and probably use their press if they've got one, and a bearing jig, and take them off and push that one back on, or push the one back onto that one. But yeah, a job for another day, I think. Job for Saturday afternoon or Sunday. So yeah, so that's what's happening. That's the quick update, and I've been trying to get a video out, but I have made this video like 5 times, and I haven't liked any of the footage. So I'm a bit happier today, even though I've been crook. My attitude's a bit better, and you believe me, that it makes a difference. So yeah. Anyhow, out for now. See you later.